What it is, y'all. And yeah, Shake, I know. Literally right as I was about to go live, I got hit up by old boy that we do the podcast with, and he was having some major PC issues. We spent the last, hour and a half doing some troubleshooting, so it was a bit of a bitch. But we here now. What it is, SD? I'm glad you reminded me that I didn't start the chatbot, but now I'm like, I kind of regret that option to begin with. So, here we go. Mistakes were made. Oh, my goodness. So that was a thing, I suppose. What it is, everyone. How y'all doing tonight? Daily dose of boomer. Yeah. Hold up. Why are we not... Oh, God. Don't tell me YouTube fucked up again. 1 second, guys. 1 second. YouTube, are you fucking up? No? Really weird. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing tonight, but we'll have to make adjustments. How am everybody doing anyway? Anubis, what it is, man. I'm going to have to pull, I think, both of the chats over here. Oh, no. There we are. There we are. Okay. Now the chats are coming through. All right. All right, Kieran. All right. Which bundle did you buy? A or B? I'm buying it right now. So I bought A. Well, that's a good discussion point, actually. So if we go here into the bundles, I bought bundle A, but I'm going to be honest. If you're buying a bundle, B is a better value. But I kind of feel like the adventures are better in these banners. So I really don't know. Who should I MLB my Aphrodite or +3 my Lily with the heroic trial? I don't remember Aphrodite being that good, though, is the problem. Normally I would say Aphrodite, but I think Lily's going to be a better unit. Let's see here. Because I'm trying to remember what Aphrodite does. Let me see. I remember she was slightly underwhelming, but I'm trying to recollect. Damage received all target plus 20%, and AGL and guard rate minus. Yeah. She's good for war game, but that's it. She's not going to ever be utilized outside of war game. So if you're into war game, go for it. Lily's kind of the same way though, but Lily's going to be really good. Waiting on your Lily video. Hopefully I'll have that out either tomorrow or Friday. I've got to get a little bit further in Wargame for it to really make a difference. So we'll see. Speaking of which, let's just go ahead and do some Wargame goodness real quick. Run my first 10. Let's save money for part 2 and get the bundles then, because I think those will be better. I don't know, man. It's hard for me to agree with that. I'll be honest with you. Because I really do feel like the adventurers on these banners are really good. It's hard to see them getting much better. Last time during part 1, we kind of knew some of them were going to fall off the map a little bit. But Artie we knew, Finn we knew. All those units were going to be amazing. Might get a job at a computer repair shop. Oh, nice. I want to talk to Todd. Yeah, I spent an hour and a half troubleshooting with him tonight. His computer is just in a shit mood. Just an absolute shit mood. All right. Let's keep going here real quick. I am going to have to basically either find somebody who's got a really badass wargame team or build up here really quick. Basically, so we can do our Lily video, because I feel like Lily's going to be amazing, but I've got to fight the right team. Most of the adventures I have decently bonded. Don't really want the assists as much. Yeah, that's kind of my thing. Like, I feel like Ilia's good, but once again, just kind of like Aphrodite, she's not going to be used much, if ever, outside of Wargame. So it's like good Wargame units, and I see them being used a lot in Wargame, but unless you're fighting like up to the hero level, I just don't see them being all that useful. Maybe higher end Jester or something, but still, there's going to be a limited number of uses for these units. So I'm just kind of like, what are you going to do? Yeah, I'm still working on my adventures. I've got some good stuff currently. I actually, since the last round of summons last night, I'm feeling pretty good now about my units. But I've really got to get in there and bond them up. And I've got a reason that I can't quite yet. So, yeah, we're going to be working on that. I had planned to do some summons tonight, but I don't think I can at the moment. So probably have to wait till Saturday to do those. But we do need to do some story tonight is what we really need to do. When you're... Wait, what? Oh, nice, dude. Very nice. Yeah, no, I was lucky I got my A+ certification. Lily, what it is! Got my A+ certification when I was in high school. And, well... I don't know if you can see it, but... Worked my way up to working on... those things. So, yeah, it's a good way to go. It's an honest living. And I feel like I just fucked up my camera. That's alright. Bruh, that summon broke me. In a very personal way. I was just like, are you fucking serious right now? Are you fucking serious? That ticket, man, that 3-star ticket, man, I was actually pretty upset. Not gonna lie. Got an entire... that actually is... It's kind of a hodgepodge of different servers, but most of them are like Gen 7, Gen 8 servers. But yeah, like when I'm running actually Raid 0 on most of them, but like I'll be honest with you, some of them don't even have hard drives, or like just really have like one little SSD for the OS, and that's kind of about it. Tyree, what it is, man? How you doing tonight? Yeah, I'm actually, I don't have a good storage server right now. I really need a good storage server. I used to have an MDS 600, but I got a good deal on it and I sold it. Basically, I sold that with my blade structure, and I got a really, really solid deal on those. But I just couldn't. I wasn't doing enough to justify the power consumption of those two devices. So it was like a blade server, or I say a blade server, a blade enclosure took like 3,000 watts of power just to operate, and I was like, nah, I can do better than that. So I'm looking at getting an old hyperscale model, and then I'm going to be doing a water cooled system. Honestly, just for the fuck of it. It would be a shitload of fun to build a water cooled server. Like basically have like a 1U rack that's just the liquid cooling, and then have the that would literally just be like the reservoir, and then have hard tubing running around the front of the server. I think that'd be super fun. But that's like a long-term goal. I gotta have the money to justify building it for the fuck of it, And I really don't do that. Yeah, when that thing was running, it was costing me $30-40 an hour. So I was like, nope. Nope. Can't justify it. And I was really only using it for, like, file storage. So it was just like, I can't. Like, when I need the files, great. Click it on, give it 20 minutes to boot, and then pull down the files I want, like a NAS. But I'm like, I can't just fucking justify it. Tony's level. So what? Tony the fuck who? Tony the goddamn tiger? Yeah, I haven't shown the servers off in a really long time. They used to be my backdrop, and people got really mad about that. I'm pretty proud of my goddamn server rack, but Tony Stark. No, I'm not that good yet. That would be the day, but no, that we're not there yet. Not even close. Most of my shit hasn't actually properly like done anything in a good 3 years. Like they run, but they were actually I put that structure together to do 3D rendering. So literally every system there has some like kind of shitty cheesy graphics card. And it was literally just like rendering 3D models. Missed the Home Depot chair. I broke that chair. I actually need to replace this one. This one's all fucked up now. This was like a cheap eBay model, and all I got to do is like put a decent amount of weight on this, and it collapses. So I just need to replace this chair. I've had my eyeball on one, but it's like $200, and I'm like, I got better things to do with $200. So, what it is, Spectre? Boom. I say I've had better things to do with $200. Now that I actually built my system almost entirely, $200 to me finishing the water loop. And then after that, then I could justify a chair. Can't even play Danmemo on my PC. What? Phone. It's a mobile game. The fuck? Why are you playing it on your PC, man? Alright, I'm gonna do my dailies real quick and we'll get back into it. So I don't know if you guys saw, but on Twitter they're doing a big giveaway for like a reaction more or less to the story. So I really need to throw that in there. You got an emulator? I mean, even emulators should do an okay job. Like, you would have to run it on an emulator. You can't run it can't just run it like a program. Kind of heavy at the momentum on storage. Oh, yeah. It is super, like... what's the word I'm looking for? Gluttonous? I will be the first to admit that. I love the game. What it is, Avon? How you doing, my man? Avon, what it is, my dude? Yeah, I can't deny that. It is super greedy with your time, but it's not the worst thing ever. Not the worst thing ever. Oh, you know what we should do? We should build a Heroic Trials team and do the Heroic Trials video tonight. We should do that while we're streaming. Then at least have some content to drop first thing in the morning without having to worry about the Lily video. I would love to max limit break Lily. Man, she looks like she'd be... Have you guys actually looked at her stats? Like, we were talking about her last night in VC, and I did not realize how crazy good her stats really fucking are. Seems like 7.8 gigs. Yeah, it's fucking massive. It's pretty fucking massive. I'm not going to lie. All right. Here we go. And I got to run a story. We'll run a story real quick. Boom. What's the clear with Bell in the party? Bell in the party. Go. Yeah, is it now up to like 8 gigs? We're just shy of 8 gigs. Damn, that's massive. That's huge for mobile. Well, and honestly, like I love the game to death, and I think they do most of what they do really, really well. The one thing that I think this game really suffers from is a lot of redundant assets. It seems like their asset management is really like not great. So I feel like they could do a lot more with just like a handful of assets than what they. Can we hit petabyte storage in 5 years on PC? That's a lot, dude. Like, I don't even think we need that much right now. Like, I know somebody that actually has that much storage, and it's... I don't think you realize how the fuck much that really is. Wait, what? Like the younger sibling of COD file size? Maybe? What is the file? What is COD file size? Like, I don't play that game. Oh shit, I forgot. Rewards. Hells yeah. All right. Oh. So, because we're talking about it, let's go grab Lily here. So if you guys hadn't paid attention, and honestly I hadn't, let's max her out. Lily has over 1,200 agility, and I think that's the highest thus far in the game. I really don't think there's anybody with higher agility in the game. 200 to 500 gigs. Jesus Christ. No, fuck that. To be fair, it's also not a mobile game. You're talking about predominantly like console and PC game. It's not massive for a console. That's like an entire hard drive in a console, isn't it? Man, are there very many consoles running like multiple terabyte drives these days? I don't know. Honestly, so I'm trying to think. So PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. What is maybe 1 terabyte might be the biggest you can get for those, isn't it? Damn. That's brutal. Is that game really that massive? That's why I don't play this shit. Alright, so 1,207 agility. Then she gives herself 75% buff, which is crazy enough. But her passive gives her another 40%. 1 terabyte PS4, it's like half his disk space. That's what I thought. Fitsula, what it is, man? How you doing tonight? How's it going, my man? You miss when console games were like 4 gig? Yeah, dude. I didn't really like just for one first-person shooter. I get the game is massive. I understand it, but holy fuck, man! Have some respect for your players. Jesus. They're like, we want this to be the only game you play. No, fuck you, man. What kind of shit is that? But yeah, so Lily, and the best part about her, let's go back in here and max her out one more time. So she's going to be the fastest person on any team she's on if she's maxed. Like, period, end of discussion. The best part about this is if you're really reading up on this, Skill 1, she gives herself that agility boost. Skill 2 is on top of that a fast attack. So it's going to be the first attack that goes off on round 2. And 30% per each target strength, magic, and agility buff, and removes strength, magic, and agility buffs. She is literally going to look at Lead and Philvis and go, "You're dead." Boom! And they're fucking flattened. So Spectre about to catch his 5. This motherfucker is talking about paging games. Get the... Finish the saving the other half of the money from the Dokkan anniversary. I'm not spending. Damn. Damn. That's pretty deep. I ain't going that deep. That's pretty deep. Wait. Highest game I have. Big storage is Warframe on the Switch? Oh, 22. Yeah, but Switch games are generally fairly small to begin with. I don't know. How big is Cyberpunk? I have to reinstall it, though. I imagine Cyberpunk would probably be the biggest. Steam is still up over here. Let's see. Does it tell me here? Oh, it's not on Steam. That's right. It's on CD Projekt Red's like generic thing. Let's see. Nah, that's. I don't know. Honestly, I'd have to go look it up. Phasmophobia is... No, it can't be 10 gigs. It's got to be bigger than that. Damn. Yeah, that's wild. Witcher 3 on the Switch is 30 gigs. Once again, it's Switch, though. Remember, Switch is ARM technology, so you're... I think anything on the Switch is just generally going to be smaller. Alright, let's grab our dailies real quick. Swagtastic, what it is, man? Miguel Morales, what it is, man? How you doing tonight? My man! Appreciate the $5 dono. Dude, thank you so much, my man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Didn't even leave a message with it. Thank you so much for the $5 donor, my dude. I completely forgot what I was doing now. There we are. Dailies. And I think I just got to upgrade someone. Is there one of our new 4 stars at the bottom that haven't upgraded? Most likely. No. Yeah, whatever. Boom. That's good enough. All right. And yes, I do have some things down there that I definitely should have upgraded, but if they're down there, it's probably something I'm never going to use again. Wait, what? Spider homework. Why are we talking about spiders? When YOLO bought both A and B, just needed 2 Harus maxed out and got 2 Lilies. Brutal. So, yeah, what it is, man? How you doing tonight? Who's allowed to join the VC when stream ends, like with yesterday's stream? Generally, stream isn't locked down. VC isn't locked down. If we do, like, special VC events, like subscriber-only events and things like that, generally we have a specific chat for that. So, but yesterday we were on a specific goal, so do be mindful of that. A lot of times when we jump into VC, we have very specific things we're trying to get done, but there's no... Anybody can join the VC. Just, understand a lot of times we are busy. So, no big deal. All right. Let's grab these real quick. Dude, it is so, I can't even tell you how refreshing it is to see that I am still not running out of maximum broken units when I'm going into this. Because for a long fucking time, some of these lower ends, I would be hurting for. I'm not even joking. Now it's just like, you go in there, you run it. It's like it's nothing, man. Nothing. All right. So, new heroic trial. This is the old one, which I haven't completed yet. New one. Did they give us any? I don't remember if they say anything in the news about it. Boom. High difficulty event. I don't find that true at all. Blah, 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 blah. All right. So basically we're fighting Lily, and Lily will remove strength and magic buffs. So we need somebody that restores strength and magic buffs. What does Belle do? Boom. So he does mid-wind physical attack with ultra encounter rate, agility down 35%, physical resist down 40%, and agility and water attack buff. So he's going to hit hard and it's not going to feel good. Quick questions. Are we doing good at team battles against other familias? Blizzard, what are we talking about? What do you mean? I do not understand the question. Take a fire team and it's easy done? Really? Oh, Todd, booting from USB now? All right, let me know how it works out. Used the lead fire team and declared it in turn 4. Jesus Christ.
How much have you ever lost on a game of cornhole?
Rude! What is SD? It's going to come down to what Todd tells me here in a few minutes. We're supposed to be recording the podcast like right now, but his computer. That's why I was doing the why the stream was late is because we were working on his PC. So a lot of it's going to come down to what happens with that. How do I join your Familia? If you go into the Discord, there's a Familia application section. Fill out an application form there. It's that easy. Really, really, really simple. Takes less than 5 minutes. We have technically 3 Familias. If you're on EU, we do have 1. But if you're North America, we have 3. So there should be room in one of them for you. Should be room one way or the other. I know, right, SD? You have no clue what's about to happen with that once we get the podcast going. I was going to ask, but I never had a chance to ask you... Wait, what? Dude, I've had so much going on since then, I do not remember the last FWG at all. And I know it was like 2 weeks ago, I just don't remember at all. Alright, so... Fire team kills it, huh? I think I still have my fire team together. Yeah, it's the right one. Let's go. Fire team ahoy. Let's dark. There we go. Let's auto-equip this beast. And we don't need any other armaments. I'll swap her there. I don't think we really need anyone else on here. Oh, yeah, we do. Meh. We'll just get back in here. Change equip. And Riv. And there we go. Got it. I'll make a new skill flow for this one, and we'll just do it like that. Hold up. Todd said... No, don't be shitty. that fucking thing say? Oops. Oh shit! Is that what you get when we did that? Todd, real quick, is that the question you get when you do the option that I was telling you to do? Like, is that for when you try to do the restore? God, I hope the answer's no. Don't worry about skill flow, just S clear it and use skip tickets. Yeah, but you can only use so many skip tickets. Plus, my goal here is to create a skill flow so that I can beat it fairly easily. Yeah, screw it. Where? Go. Hey, Bankai, what it is, man? How you doing tonight? Hate to say it, Todd, if that's the problem it's giving you, you can't really fix a kernel issue like that. That is bad fucking news. I mean, you can technically fix it, but it's going to be a bitch and a half. All right. So he's only getting an extra 20%. Fucking hell. Let's see what happens here. Boom. How was your vacation? My vacation was fucking phenomenal. Banner units and war games is insane fun to watch. Yes. Todd, if that's what it's giving you, I hate to say it, you're going to have to nuke it. You're not going to have a choice, I don't think. So I'm surprised he hasn't removed strength and magic buffs yet. That's a bit weird, but ain't mad about it. Just a little shocked. See, that's what I mean about my armrest. My vacation was phenomenal, dude. I have so many fucking stories. I think I told one on stream last night where we were legit driving home as a tornado was forming right around us. It was probably the craziest goddamn thing ever. But, man, it was such a good vacation. Even if, like, we got there Sunday night, shortly after midnight, and the tropical storm came in on Friday. So we really only had 4 days of vacation, but we did so much. It was just amazing. I have no complaints whatsoever. All right. So, yeah, I guess that works. Let's keep going. Let's just keep that shit up. That. And not that. That. We need skill 2. Have to rebuff that. Alright. And I think we would do a double essay, but I'm going to save the essays for... Let's see, she doesn't get an extra action, does she? Nope. So we're just going to do that. And she's programmed to do what she's programmed to do. Katori will have to buff and then do her attacks. And we'll be good. Bam! Alright. So we got the S clear on that, so I can use skip tickets. So I think this will work out and I can make a video on it. Check the M. Shit, sorry. Lily with the agility buff is broken for PvP using her and Belle, and they literally just cleave. Dude, that is what I'm hoping for. First three options. Yeah. Just, so, Todd, choose recover from a drive. And it should give you an option to do recovery without losing any files. Oh my god, SD, you're eating gnocchi? Oh my shit! You know the hilarious part is that was supposed to be like, basically like, just a very cheap, like, meh meal. But my fucking god, is it so good. Now it's considered like a delicacy. It's crazy. I hate to say it, Todd. I hope you've got backups. So, since your PC does boot for a few minutes, just double check, man. Make sure you get all your important files off. And then you're going to have to use the second option there and just restore the whole thing. It sucks, man. That's a rip on the podcast tonight, too. Sorry, my dude. I tried. But the good news is, everything on your main drive, your other two drives should be untouched. If you can, I know Windows isn't technically supposed to touch the other drives. It's only supposed to touch the drive that you navigate to. But for me, literally, I just unplug the power to the other drives just to be on the safe side. That's me. Yeah, SD, it's all we got, man. It's literally just being a bitch. It is being such a bitch. So that's a rip on the podcast tonight. Sorry, my man. The event story. Do you read the book at the top right corner? I have not done any of those yet, dude. In fact, I was hoping to do some of that tonight. Let me do this. Let me pop over into the other screen here, and let's do a quick recording. Quick recording of the heroic trial video. Scoot over here real quick. Should I burn my Starbond on Aphrodite to +4 her? I don't think so, dude. I would not burn a Starbond on Aphrodite or Ilya yet. I would save. Yeah, SD, a leaked, yeah. Todd's PC issues are leaked. Oh my god. Run! They now know your system's blue screening. Holy shit. That yeah, dude, Haru, oh my god, I still regret saying what I said about her. I forgot half of what she did, and she is so broken, man. She is broken to the levels that the OG was when she first dropped. She is so goddamn good. No, don't worry about it, dude. It was literally, it showed the Discord window for a second. It just showed the Discord window. All right. I need 2 more lilies with heroic. I have 1. Just, should I... Wait, what? For Lily? Hell yes. She is worth the star bond. Completely. How many bonds do you have for each new unit? A lot. After last night, a ton. I just need to go through all of them and figure it out. We're ranked 24. War Games almost top 10. Nice, dude. Except, you know that's not going to last, right? War Games is going to change hands multiple times over the next couple of days. All right. All right, guys, if you don't mind, I'm going to record this video real quick. And, yeah. Should I wait for these units or the next parts? We don't know what the next parts are going to be. If you want to wait, if you have to choose between this banner and the next banner, wait until we get the leaks of the next banner. Because literally, we'll get everything. Like, we'll get everything in the news. Like, 24 to 36 hours out of these current banners leaving. So, if you have to make a decision, I would wait until then. It sucks to say that, because that does mean you're waiting another 2 weeks, but it's better than making a mistake. You know what I mean? Bell, wait, what? You think Bell's better than the other two? I don't remember. So, Bell does seem pretty awesome, but I like Lily too, man. Lily is like the fastest. I was going to be kind of vague about it, I'll be honest. The only thing I was going to say is, like, don't choose Aphrodite. Because as much as I always say the assist is more worth, I really don't see Aphrodite ever being used outside of Wargame. Oh, when you click on the app? Yes! Dude, I noticed that. She also closes her eyes when the app opens. It's crazy. Do you Starbond on Haru or Lily? Haru. If you have to choose between the two, Haru. All day long. Haru is going to last you so much longer. Like, Lily, don't get me wrong, great. You're going to have options to pull her. I would say Haru every single day of the week. Bell's an insanely heavy hitter. I have not bonded either unit out. I can't claim either unit. My recommendation would just be don't go for the assist. Todd, what it is, man? What you got? Oh my god. I'm doing tech support while streaming. This is the funny thing. You unplugged your boot drive. What? I thought your boot drive was an NVMe. What are you talking about? Lizardman, new Zard, new Haru, and Lily? Doesn't sound like you'd have very good synergy. What is Zard? Is Zard a fire unit? Hold up. I don't remember what the new Zard is. I didn't get very many bonds of him, so I didn't really put a lot of stock. He's a fire unit. Let's see. Strict plus on 100%. Let's see. Fire attack damage, blah, 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 blah. He should work really good with lead. Thing is, you're basically going, especially with that all target buff, he'd be really good with the lead. If you have him MLB, they should just wreck it. It was in charge. Ooh. Wait, Todd, are you serious? Your boot drive wasn't your NVMe? How did you make that mistake? Only thing you can do now is plug in your boot drive. Go back in there and unload the NVMe. Whatever files you have on there, just unload them. Save them. Wait. that is not a friend. If your friend's like, I'm gonna load it on your native hard drive, or your like fucking regular old bad disk, or say bad, OG like disk drive, we'll use the NVMe for file storage. That is not a friend. That is a foe. Go kick that person in the nuts. Shake weight lead is in the general. Yes, he is. Yes. Oh, at Shake Weight. I was just like, why are we calling him Shake Weight lead? What the fuck? I got like 8 things going on. Jesus. Todd, I'd have to look at that configuration. You might... Whatever the boot drive is, plug it back in and just pull everything off the NVMe. That's my recommendation at this point. That could be part of the problem. Well, Samsung Evo... Okay. Depends on which Evo. Samsung Evo is or I guess there are. Yeah, Todd, wait for me. We'll come look at it after stream. We'll look at it after stream. We'll have to. I'll have to see what your configuration is in the BIOS, because that's very strange. That's really fucking weird. Because there's a SATA version of the Evo, and then there is the NVMe version. So it really depends. Anniversary events, we're going for almost 90 days. Yup. Oh yeah. They're gonna be 4 more banners. Basically, part 1 we're gonna get these 2 banners. Part 2 we're gonna get 2 more banners. Part 3 we're gonna get at least 2 banners. Last year, part 3 we got like 6 banners. Well, 5 banners, I think. It's alright, because we got the villains banner like late. And I want to say that was the 5th banner on part 3. But I want to say on part 2 they dropped also the Taco Bell and Fiestia. So like there are going to be a ton of banners. There's going to be no shortage of banners, guys. But they're also, remember, they're giving us 13,000 Iris. Not including CP rewards and all that shit. So there's going to be plenty of Iris to go around. Plenty. Yeah. So there y'all go. What were we looking at? Oh, I was just looking at that. All right. Before I run out of time, since I did pay for my shit here, let's make the video on this, and Shake Weight, it's going to be alright. It's going to be alright. Todd, I started stream, almost an hour ago? So probably about another hour. Usually about 1 a.m. is about my limit. All right, let's record this video real quick. Don't you start. Don't you start. We fixed that. Wait, what? I'm so confused. All right, let me record the video before we get bogged down with weird questions about the different anniversaries. Wait a second. Don't you... We fixed this problem. There we go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Don't panic. My polls were okay, but only got 1 Haru bond. Yeah, I had to wail for her too. All right, let's go ahead. What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilgrim. I'm coming back at you today with more Danmachi. Today we're going to be talking about the Heroic Trial. The new one. We just talked about the one we got last week. We actually got this one, which covers the other half of the banners. And just like the last one, this one is really, really, really easy. But before we get into it, the number one question most people have, who do I want to pull out of the bonds? So as you guys know, and just in case you didn't know, you can only get 1 bond from here. You have to basically farm up 600 of these items, and then, or 600 of those items, exchange them for this gem, and then you'll be able to pick only 1 here. Some people have, like in the past and all that, told me they've tried to farm doubles. You can't do it. You can only farm 1 of these. You get 1 choice. Now, normally when we come in here, I'm always like, hey, pick the assist. The assist is generally worth more, blah, 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 blah. Because if you didn't know, if you have to actually buy a star bond to fill in this, the final bond or whatever, that would cost you, for an assist, 1,500 gnome tickets, where just a general adventure would cost you 1,000. The problem I've got is Aphrodite isn't really... She's completely useless outside of Wargame. She is a Wargame-only unit completely. Like, no questions. So it's like, I have a really, really, really rough time recommending Aphrodite. I really like Lily. I really like Belle. But I have not done the damage testing to know which one is better. Lily seems like she's like the fastest unit in the game, but Belle also seems like she's going to hit really hard. So a lot of it's going to come down to who you want. Because Lily is going to take apart some units. She's going to be like really, really, really awesome on the support side with a good amount of hitting. Belle, on the other hand, is like your Unga Bunga. I'm going crazy, and I'm just going to like hit everything with a club type of unit. And he's going to do a good job, but at the end of the day, it really comes down to who you need for your team. Honestly. That's facts of life. But I don't think with either one of the adventures you can go wrong. I think both are going to be pretty good, and most people are going to have a situation where they need one over the other. So with either adventure, you're fine. The only thing I would say is just don't bother with Aphrodite. She is not worth, in my opinion. Now, as always, we're going to go into the EX missions, because, of course, you're going to want to know how to beat the EX, because that's the one that gives you the best rewards. So, I'm just going to use you can apparently use either a fire or a thunder team. I found the fire team does just a fantastic job here. This team will basically hold their own. They're just going to do wonderfully. And I really shouldn't have to introduce this team at all, because it is just a very generic AoE fire team. And if you guys didn't know, and whenever we do these heroic trials, generally speaking, I like to use single target units for this, but these units fall so quickly, AoEs do just fine. Now, I am aware that Katori is a single target unit. She's kind of the exception, not the rule, but neither here nor there. We're going to go ahead and jump in here, and I'm going to show you how quickly these units fall. So, either Thunder or Fire, you can use either one, you'll be just fine. I would even suspect, but let's take a look here before I open my mouth on that one. So, Lily is... So I think we dropped physical resistance down 20%. So she's neutral to physical and magic. So it doesn't really matter if you run physical or magic. She is a little bit weak to fire. Fire's been dropped 15%, so she's down 20% to fire. That does mean that she could really fall to any other element just as quickly if you really are diligent with your debuffing. So you probably don't even need to be stuck to either fire or thunder. Belle is, once again, neutral to everything, physical and magic. And then he's only deficient to thunder by 20%. So once again, with our debuffs, he's going to be just fine with basically falling to fire. And what is that? 2.3 mil health? What even is that? 2.3 mil health? That's nothing. So these units are going to just basically, she's got 2.1. They're going to fall quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out of the gate with Akane, do a big debuff here. I don't even know if it's necessary, but we're going to do it anyway. Lead's going to just do a buff. Lise is going to do a buff. And, of course, we're going to do the 33% SNH charge with Line. And a lot of this, basically what I'm doing is I'm building this up to do a quick double SA and then get out with my head held high. So, we're going to once again go in here with Yosuga with Haruhime. We're going to do skill 2 with lead and skill 2 with Elise. And then we're going to do skill 1 with this Reverian. Now, the only reason we're doing this is to get the 100% SAH charge for this turn, just to get a little bit faster SA. Like I said, my goal here is to get a double SA as quick as possible. And yes, I'm aware with the new units we got, there's a little bit of a faster method, but if I'm totally honest, I'm legit just recycling a team. And that's real. That's how easy this event is. You can just recycle teams and go to town, and it really won't make a difference. Okay? Now, Lily does have a little bit less health, and she's going to fall a bit faster to fire. So I'm going to target Belle going forward. That way, Katori's doing that damage with her single target there, and she'll be doing all of her counterattacks basically to Lily. So they should all drop roughly about the same time. So once again, skill 3, I'm going to just basically spam skill 2 once again with both Elise and Lead, and we're going to do skill 1 to buff with Katori. Now, I know we have an SA here. We could SA turn 4, but once again, like I said, I'm saving for a double SA. Just saving for a double SA. And if you want like an indication of how quickly these units are going to fall, look how little health Belle has already. Belle is just falling apart at the seams, like right here at the start. So once again, skill 3. Now we're going to do skill 1 with Lead. Remember, he gets double attacks, so we are going to just basically build that attack back up. I don't even think we need to do that, to be honest with you, but it's already built into the skill flow, so I'm going to do it anyway. So skill 1, and then skill 2, and then Katori's now at skill 3 for everything. Let's go. All right. We're going to get the double SA turn 5. We are not. We got to wait till turn 6. So, as I said before, there's a way I could have done this and gotten that. I didn't choose to, and I kind of regret that. I technically probably could have ended this on this turn, but that is what it is. All right. Once again, skill 3 with Haruhime, skill 2 with both Lead and Elise, and then skill 3 with Katori is pretty much the way we're going with this. And you don't have to be married to these units. Literally, I'm just using the units that I have on a team. Any fire unit, any thunder unit, just stick to AoEs. Like I said, once again, I have Katori here who's single target, but it really don't matter. Turn 6, I'm doing a double SA. The main reason that I'm doing double SA in turn 6 is, I mean, basically to get the maximum damage out, A. B, I did have Finn on there for the 33% SA gauge charge, and when I bring Katori in, she actually has Casino Seer tied to her for the 100% SA gauge charge, so we get a lot of SA very quickly. So if you have to, wait till turn 7 or 8 to do this, I don't think that's the end of the world. It just kind of is what it is. Hopefully we get enough counters, he's done. That's the goal, and he's done. There we go. Turn 6 skill. Super easy. Super straightforward. So, literally, like I said, if you don't have a good fire team, you don't have a good thunder team, I bet if you have a really just awesome earth team, or really, I don't say dark team, that one might be a bit of a stretch, but if you have like a great wind team, water team, earth team, and you could debuff it enough, I bet even that team could take this on. Because you have to beat this in 9 turns, and you'd be surprised. Once you buffed up, it's properly buffed your teams and properly debuffed your opponents, it's really simple. Now, I haven't been far enough into this to know, but Belle, his main effect when you're playing with him is supposed to be able to remove strength and magic buffs. Well, strength, magic, and agility buffs. I haven't seen him do it in here. Doesn't mean he's going to. Probably just means I wasn't paying attention when he did, but do be aware that is a possibility. I beat it in 6 turns. I haven't seen it happen yet, so I don't know. Now, one thing I forgot to mention, and I will go over it one more time here in this video. After you've gotten an S-Clear on this, you can actually go in here and you can hit Quest Skip. Remember, we get 5 skip tickets a day. So I'm going to burn all 5 of my skip tickets, and it's going to come up and tell me I need more stamina. So I'm going to go ahead and feed in what we need. Yeah. So that should be plenty. There we go. And I got my rewards. So, pretty easy, pretty straightforward. I would highly recommend using your skip tickets to get basically in and out of this really, really quickly. But for now, that's pretty much that. There's not really a whole much more to talk about. So go kill this. Get this done really quickly. Use your skip tickets. Make sure you're utilizing those every single day. Remember, we get 5 a day right now of those blue tickets. I would still say, and I'm going to stick to my guns on this one, do not use the orange tickets yet. Save those for a rainy day. I feel like there's going to be a much better use for them shortly. But 5 of the blue tickets a day and we get a ticket for Hero Trial every day. Definitely burn those. That's totally worth. For now, that's going to be the video, guys. Like, comment, share. I'll be back with more Danmachi for you guys really soon. Yay! Alright. Let's burn through very hard. And that'll go up in the morning. Is Aphrodite good for AoE? Aphrodite is like literally 100% AoE. Aphrodite is the AoE unit. Teabaggins, I forgot to send out the notification on Discord. That's partially my fault too. Yeah, I need the bloopers. Literally, that's how I do recordings, guys. If there's like a mess up or something like that, literally, like for me, it's just one of those. I'm gonna restart the recording. Oh, would you auto run? Damn it. It's just that easy, honestly. So there really aren't gonna be bloopers, like very rarely. There were a couple in the recording of the summon video, but that's kind of about it. Todd, you all good, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Skip tickets have been invaluable. They really have, dude. Ended up able to boot from the M2. Todd, I'm gonna have to see what your configuration is, man. Your build makes no fucking sense. Pillock hasn't done the story yet. Okay. Should we do the story? Let me run this out and we'll do some story. Alright. Got 26 minutes left on this bitch. Actually, I could probably finish this up tonight. So, honestly, what's the trumpet be? The trumpet background music. What trumpet background music? Wait, what? You talking about, like, so all the smooth jazz and shit that we're playing in... Go away! Stop asking me to update during stream. Fuck you, Adobe. Do the story, get the bonk. Probably. Alright, let me burn through this. It would make more sense to burn through this real quick while I'm here. Dude, so... So I just want to say, you know how like some streamers implement that thing where when you donate, it can actually like read the donation out loud? SD is the sole reason I don't do that. I just like to point that fuck shit out. God damn it. I want to give my bond to Haru. Do it! I don't have a minus 20% AoE debuff. I mean, Aphrodite's going to be good for that, but I really... I think the adventures are going to be worth more. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Like, I will admit she's good for that, but it's just really hard for me to recommend that because I really feel like the adventurers in the long run of things are just going to be worth more. Hadn't had much time to do it. Fair enough. No, yeah, both heroic trials are up. Waiting on that. I'm going to get my Haru bond out of there, and we're going to do that. Try reading the story while reading the book. Wait, what? Reading the book? I have no idea, dude. So part 2 could be a cooldown before part 3, and part 3 would probably be fucking fire. So, I don't know, we'll have to see. We shall see! Alright, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to swap this Haru. Book, top right of the story event. I've not done any of the story event, guys. So, let me do this real quick. Let me swap Haruhime for the new one, because I feel like we can get a fucking quick kill with that Haru. All right. Wish they'd also do some English dubbing for the game. I don't know. I can't say anything because I would choose the Japanese anyway. I just think it's just a prettier language. Is that an acceptable thing to say? I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of dubs. Dubs just generally for me tend to be subpar. Just as a whole, as a rule. Alright, let's go ahead and grab Haruhime. Let's equip her with that. And that. And adjust her skill flow. So, turn 5, we're going to do an essay with lead. And with Elise. Okay. And so I'm going to do, I think, a 2. Yeah. I'm going to do 2, 1. Yeah. 2. Actually, we don't need to do this one yet. So you can go 3, 1. So I can do 2, 3, 2. I don't even think I really need to do 1, do I? Yeah, there we go. We'll just build it like that. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Prefer JP voices? I'm the same way, dude. Alright. So let's see. Are we going to get the double SA in turn 5? If we do, this was totally fucking worth. The story event is the best experience. Just Super Saiyan. What do you? All right, we'll go look at it here in a second. I haven't done any of that. They need, so they're, like I said earlier in the stream, they're doing a giveaway for like an Amori signature thing for like the people that are doing reactions to the story. So I'm 100% going to record my reaction and submit that because I think that would be phenomenal, personally. But that be me. Alright. Boom! We got double SA on turn 5. Fuck yeah! Boom! Dead. Story's lit. Boom! Turn 5 kill, baby! My intro didn't play. That's because you were trying to troll with it. Now you gotta wait for the cooldown, fuck nugget. Bam! Look at that. Lego! It's penance for your shafted pulls. Yeah. You get what you get. Doesn't like the new heart. Whatever. I said a thing in a video after I hadn't done any real evaluations on the unit. I'd just gotten back from vacation. I even made an apology video. I made a whole literal apology video for like 5 freaking seconds in a video earlier that day. And y'all still won't let up on that shit. Throw my coffee mug, break a bottle, run out of the room. See, the only... Oh, they're running on single turn. Yeah, there we go. Speed that bitch up. Teabaggins, we're not talking about that. Spectre, we're not talking about that shit either. Your pulls were too good. You know what it is? It's going to be like last year. Like, my Dokkan pulls are going to be fucking fired. It'll be like, I barely play this game anymore. What the fuck? Remember when you said lead wasn't worth... Did I actually say that? I don't remember that. Didn't read her... I know. I totally didn't give her a chance. I totally didn't give her a chance. I think the biggest problem with lead... So the problem that I had with lead is, like, what's going to be his inevitable downfall now. And that's that his first skill is a slow skill. He goes all the way to turn 2. And the biggest issue with that at the time is that the biggest, like, troll tactic in the game was that magic light rush team that fucks everything up. And lead would have to work hard to survive that. Like, it's really hard to get him to survive that. But if he does, great, you love life. When he doesn't, you hate life, and life is miserable and shitty. Don't play Dokkan anymore. Man, it's just... I find it really hard to get excited about the game. Honestly. Like, this game is so much better in every single fucking way. But I've been part of that community, and I've been doing content on the game for years now. I feel like... I feel like I want to do it. When I don't do it, I miss it. Just saying. I don't know how I feel about My Hero, though. Like, I was hyped for it, and I love the gameplay. But, man, there's just so many problems with it. Lely, am I playing the My Hero game? I have not logged in 2 days, which doesn't bode well for me. Because, like, I still log into Dokkan, do all my dailies in Dokkan. In fact, hilariously, tonight, first time in a very long time, I didn't do my dailies in Dokkan. I did them all, but I literally got distracted and I didn't claim the rewards, which means I didn't get my daily Dragonstone. I didn't even buy the daily Dragonstone pack. I completely forgot. I was in the middle of doing something else. I was editing the video that I dropped here just a little bit ago for Danmachi. So, yeah. Yeah, I can't leave the game because I spent too much mindset. Nah, I don't know if it's that. Probably a little bit of that. But, I mean, to be fair, most of my Dokkan summons have been covered by the channel. Teabaggies, I'm not going to disagree with you. Yoko starting to play Dragalia. There's one big reason why I can't do Dragalia. And it's not... It's probably a hard conversation to have on stream. But there's one big problem I have with that. And it's not the game itself. But, yeah. All gotchas with shards are hard pay to win. You could argue this game has a shard system. Just saying. The problem with the My Hero game is the free-to-play life is extremely, extremely lackluster. No, Spectre, that's actually not it at all. The biggest problem with the My Hero game isn't the thirstiness, although that is a major issue. It's simply that the devs seem to like to shit the bed. It's really frustrating. Because, like, they nerfed Endeavor hard. And unlike Danmachi and Dokkan, even Dokkan, where we get all the information for the units, like, days ahead of time, they don't do... You got to pull the unit to figure out what it does. And that is such a shitty tactic. Big game pay to win too quickly. And that's kind of the problem. Like, the gameplay's really good. Don't get me wrong. The gameplay's wonderful. But when you can't get anywhere, it's really frustrating, you know? It's completely automated? Yeah. I can't say anything about automation. I use it in this game a lot. But... yeah. If I pick up another gacha, it's got to be new. That's all I'm going to say. Blatantly lied about Endeavor's equipped too. Yeah. Endeavor got buffed again. But I mean, still, the damage was kind of done, man. The damage was kind of done. EU dev should... yeah. Well, so it is against TOS to refund money when you received the service. But I see why people did it. It's legitimately like... because they banned a bunch of people over that shit. It is a shitty thing to do to nerf a unit. And then to like... out and out lie and be thirsty about shit. But... they have every right to ban those people. They did break terms of service. I won't say that they're completely justified in what they did, but it's their game, their rules, you know? You also get to get all your tickets back if you keep summoning. I'm not worried about it. Spectre, that actually was a thought. I'm not going to lie. That was a definite thought. I'm going to see what's happening with that. I'm going to see what's happening with Ultra Impact. I've got my eye on a few things. I really wanted to play the Konosuba game on JP, but you had to install like a... you had to install a VPN, and apparently they banned a bunch of VPNs. It really became a pain in the ass. I wanted to play it so bad, especially when they had the Danmachi crossover. But the whole VPN thing just really became tedious. Like, massively tedious. Oh, shit. Yeah. We're almost done with this. Like, 2 more runs. Ultra Instinct? No. No, Ultra Impact actually looks really good. Like, basically it has the feel of this game, but with My Hero characters. And I love that franchise. That franchise is so good. But, I mean, it's really hard to justify what Strongest Hero did. And it sucks, too, because the gameplay is so much fun and so good. To have a 3D, like, semi-open world RPG... especially for My Hero, especially where it's going as a franchise. My God, the next arc, man, that villain arc. You guys have no idea if you haven't read the manga. It's so fucking good. But yeah, man, I'm more than anything else. I think the best thing I can say is, I'm disappointed with how it played out. Like, I really wanted so much more for that series and that franchise. Hard. Yes, T-Baggins. I would wholeheartedly agree with you. They really do deserve that treatment. Why they haven't gotten it, I have no fucking clue. Did you watch the trailer for story mode for the Demon Slayer game? I have not, but I don't know. I'm not really hyped for in Demon Slayer or anything. It's just, to me, it's super overhyped at the moment. Like, I watched the series and I thought the series was okay at best. I know everyone says, "Oh, the movie's so much better. Oh, the whatever big fight is coming up is so much better." But I'm just like, meh. It is all just kind of meh to me. All right, last run. Let's go. What's your opinion about the new Bell? I have not maxed limit broken him. I haven't given him his like an actual like run through yet, so I've really got to see what he does. I will have a full video on Belle and Lily coming out here really, really, really soon. But Belle probably over the weekend. Lily, I'm hoping much sooner. But we've really got to see how everything plays out. Oh, guys, I didn't really talk about it that much, but we've got a bunch of people here. I have not hyped it much. I've been trying to find a good time to do it. Yep, once I get this done, we will go do the story. This weekend, probably Sunday, I got to see how things go. Wait, they asked you a legit question, you missed it? What's the legit question? I thought I answered all the questions legitimately. Todd, I'll be when I end here, we'll talk about it. I think I know what happened then. What was the question? Spectre, which question did I miss? Made in the Abyss. That series breaks my soul. Breaks my entire fucking soul. Who to bond with Heroic Trial from the viewer player was the question. Okay, who to bond from Heroic Trial from a new player? Really, honestly, it comes down to whatever adventure you have the most bonds of. So, in this case in point, so I'll use this one as an example. For me, and perfect, we got 5 minutes left. Boom. Look at that. Under an hour. I think that's the fastest I've ever completed one of these. That is amazing. So I've got Belle, Lily, and fucking Aphrodite. So if I go here to status board, I'm just going to grab my Belle and my Lily. All right. So Belle has 2 bonds. And Lily has... I don't know because she's not in her spot. All right, let me sort this by Lily units. Lily has... Oh, she only level 40, that's why. 4 bonds. So literally with the Heroic Trial bond, I can max limit break her. So my choice, if I was going to be max limit breaking someone, or if I was going to be using the bond right now, I'd grab Lily. 100%. Oh, the question was Welf or Ilya? Welf. All day long. Welf. 100% Welf. No questions asked. Welf is going to be really, really, really good for Record Buster, and Ilya is going to be really limited in her options. Ilya is really only going to work for Wargame in very, very, very specific situations. Basically, when you're going up the Magic Light team, that's the only time that team's going to be worthwhile. Sorry, Alex, I didn't mean to. Sorry, I missed your question. I get distracted. I get on tangents, and the chat sometimes goes quickly. Welf all day long. Ilya's kind of in the same boat as Aphrodite in this situation. In these heroic trials, I would 100% always do the adventurer first. But Welf is going to be super, super, super strong. But the problem is just these assists just are kind of a little lackluster for anything but like a major like top jester or hero level wargame team. That's really about it. Hopefully that makes sense. All right. Should I trade Osvi Idol for the new Welf? What do you mean trade? We don't have a trade system. What are you talking about? Oh, in my team. Well, they do two very different things. I don't think Welf, because Welf's single target too. Hold up. You got me confused now. You got me all kinds of fucked up. Here he is. So, Wealth being single target isn't going to do very well for those teams. Unless he has a really, amazing good countering. Yeah. I mean, he'll do strength and magic debuffing, but only when he counters. It's not worthwhile. Don't put Welf on a war game team. He's record buster exclusively. Thought I was somehow lucky with Emma being Ilya in my summons. Normally the answer is yes, and I would throw her on your wargame team because when you do eventually come up against a magic team, she's going to be like Ultra Instinct all over the fucking place. But wait, what? Is the new Welf? I'm assuming you mean the anniversary Welf. Why are we adding? What? We're adding weird caveats to the shit now. But either way, don't put single target teams on your single target units on your war games teams. That is the gist of it. I did do all my dailies. Yes. Oh, here we go. More rewards. Check that out. I like that a lot. Boom. All right. Let me pause this. Where's my mouse cursor went? And let's turn this up. All right. Is it? It feels like it's really quiet. Hopefully it's loud enough. You gonna do entire stream as if you were recording a video? Wait, what? Why would I do it that way? I wouldn't read chat then. Alright. Let's do this. Wait, what? Okay. Morbid, right out of the gate. We'll turn auto on. Okay. Turn this up a little bit more. Let me know if it gets too loud. It should be just about right.
空が震えるほどに怒り、火を盗み出した神を押さえつけようとしました。ですが時すでに遅く、原初の火は二柱の手から離れ、天の海から落ちてしまいました。はるか下、はるか下、はるかなる下界へと。
Interesting. The raid! What it is, my man! Appreciate the raid!
天をつくと
Appreciate the raid. Appreciate the thank you so much, my man. That's where she is. The book on the top left corner. Alright, we'll go read it after this. No, Spectre, no. Don't suspect this is going to end the way. Got so bored I skipped the story. Hold up. Hold up. The story's supposed to be really good. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Elise V.A. Zaraka? Is it?
栄光の時代、男は希望をかざした。儚く消える陽炎のように。凋落の時代、男は絶望を担った。甘い夢は裏返り、斜陽の影のこと。
This is like a lot of... Yeah, that's like Uraka or whatever it is, but just whatever.
あるいは臆病者、あるいは敗残者。一人炎をいただく愚物の王。彼の名は
ベル
Rude!
君。
Rude!
神様、何かありましたか？
いや、特に用はないんだけど、書庫に君がいるのを見かけたからさ。また英雄譚を読んでいるのかい？呆れるわけじゃないけど。
I personally really like the stories. I think they do just a phenomenal, especially considering these are like one-off. But I mean, it's not for everybody. To be fair, it is, at the end of the day, it is a mobile game, so they generally are supposed to be played fairly quickly.
英雄たちの物語を読むようにしているんです。
君はいつだって君のままだね。
どういうことですか？
なに、最近はゼノス君たちのこととかいろいろあったじゃないか。それで君も
So this definitely happens after the Xenos.
なんて思っていたんだ。
I'm really confused as where this exists in the
で
timeline.
も君はしっか
But I
り
guess it's not
成長して
canon-ish.
変わってるけど、自分を決して見失わない。それが嬉しいんだ、僕は。
嬉しいですか？
ああ、恩恵を初めて刻んだ時も同じことを思ったけど、君の進む道を
Now, one thing I will say,
守っていきたいな。
with like all these stories that are like one-off and really, really, really phenomenal, these really deserve a better treatment. Like, not that I despise the, like, I really enjoy the game, but like they really deserve like the proper JRPG treatment at some point. It'd be really nice to see that happen.
どんな英雄譚を読んでいたんだい？たまには僕も一緒に読みたいから教えてくれよ。
ああ、はい、ぜひ。
Can't wait for the Aishi unit.
すごい古い
I
時代の
know,
物語で
right?
エピメテウスって言うんですけど、
私です。館にはベル様とヘスティア様がお留守番。リリたちがいない間によからぬことをする前にちゃちゃっと終わらせますよ。
お前は本当にいつも何と戦ってるんだ。迷宮探索も休みなんだから少しくらい羽を伸ばせ。
ベルフ殿の言う通りです、リリ殿。流行るあまり損をしては本末転倒ではないですか。
リリ様の口癖は節約節制でございますからね。
This is a long story.
それはそうと
Are all the story like interludes this long?
本日、いえ、ここ最近オラリオの様子が変わったような気が。
Okay, this is where it's gonna get like massively serious.
ああ、妙に柄の悪い連中が目につく。冒険者じゃない奴らが怯えてるぞ。
治安が悪くなっているという噂は耳にしますね。なんでも上位派閥の冒険者が出払っているせいだとか。
Mikado most likely will get a unit. Well, didn't they already tease like some art of her? I think they did. They teased some art of her in the new outfits. So I would imagine she's definitely getting one.
オラリオの外へ出ていると聞きました。もう半分ミッションみたいなものですね。
なるほどな。目の上のタンコブが消えてチンピラが調子に乗ってるってことか。
派閥のランクで言えばヘスティアファミリアも中堅どころですし、そのうち声がかけられるかもしれませんね。およ、
こちらの店もですか。
悪いな。お得意さんの分は残しておきたかったんだが、3倍の値段をつけられちまうとな。
What do you mean no long? I'm so
奇遇ですね、
confused.
リュウ殿。どうなされたのですか。
あなた方も買い出しですか。ならば急いだ方がいい。どの店
I'm trying to see where this is going.
お品物がなぜで
5 hours long? Jesus
お
Christ.
もてなしの準備だそうです。
おもてなし。
ご存知ありません
That's
か。
crazy.
このオラリオに異国の船団が訪れ
I mean, it makes sense though. They put a lot of work into this. And that's just part 1.
初耳だな。だが外から客が来るなんてオラリオじゃ珍しいことでもないだろう。
それが去る古の地から来る特別も特別の客人だそうで、商売っ気の強い商人たちはこの機会に人儲け企んでいるようです。
ああ、要は学区特需のようなものですか。リリが言うのもあれですが、証拠たくましいですね。
Huh.
商人が目の色を変えるほどの客人ですか。恥ずかしながら自分は大陸の国々についてそこまで詳しくないのですが。
一体どのような方々なのでしょう。
Hmm. They're really like
この音は
foreshadowing something here.
ええ、メレン側のマジックアイテム。おそらくは大型の船あるいは船団が国境を越えようとしている。
噂の客がやってきたってことか。
ヘルメス様、メレンに船団の着工を確認しました。
じゃ
Always
行くと
Hermes.
するか。仰せつかった案内役として
Oh, it's from
出迎えに
it's from Olympia. I got it. Yeah, they're just gonna come fuck some shit up. Damn. Killjet, have yourself a great night, my man. Alright, it is 1 a.m. So let's see here. What is all this? Why is this all out of order? So, number 1. The man was a carrier of a flame. The man was an expert of the flame. The man was a hero of the flame. An unending glory is to fall down in the abyss. The raging flames are blocked by jet black despair. Interesting. Epimetheus. You're a fool worthy of the name. The defeated. You're a jester that showed sweet dreams to the world. I'm confused at this point. Strange. So I'm guessing I've got to go through these as we get through the story. So I'm going to read all that. Wait, so you see the story? Yeah. That is a long fucking... Man. We're gonna have to have a really long stream to cover all this shit. Read page 2 after the next story level. Yeah, I'll have to go watch the stories. It was 5 hours. So that's gonna take that's long. But I mean, it makes sense. Like it's a long tale of purpose. It should be enjoyable. It is one-off. But I hate to do this, guys. I've got to go do some troubleshooting with Todd, apparently. So let me set this. Let's do a. Let's see who's live, and we'll pay forward this. This here. We will pay forward this. This here raid we got. Let's take a look who's live at the moment. Oh, it logged me out. Well, if you could log me back in, that'd be great. Hey, baby, what it is, man? Maury's nuts. Yes, he is. Stream story. Then remember, Wargame is out. Yes, I did Wargame already. Oh, come the fuck on. Hold on. Alright, we'll unplug that for the time being. Because I cleared my cache, I've got to put in my... What? Oh, Jesus Christ. I had a text message with like a random receipt, and I'm like, what in the fuck is this scam? Alright. Sorry, let me log back into Twitch real quick. We're going to pay forward. Alright. We are going to pay forward the raid. Let's see who's live, though. Oh, shit. Steven's live. Alright. Well, we will raid Steven then. Alright. So, all y'all on Twitch, if you guys would bother, I'd appreciate it. We're going to raid Steven, who's currently live. Those of you on YouTube, let's see. Usually this time of night, nah, everybody's going to sleep. I was going to say, the only person to be live this time of night would be Goshen, and I know he's working on something else. So, we're going to go ahead and raid Steven on Twitch, guys. If you guys wouldn't mind jumping in over there, dropping a hashtag PilkRaid. I will catch you all on the next one. I appreciate everybody coming out. Y'all have yourselves a great night, and I will catch you on the next one. And all that shit.